hello there. It's... whoa, it's pretty loud. Let me reduce the music a little bit. Okay. I still hope you can hear both music and my commentary at the same time. Anyway, hello there. It's me, Epsilon Eridani, and welcome back to Sunrider, Mask of Arcadius. Last time we had a battle with space pirates called... wait a second, I forgot her name. But anyway, the blonde girl basically is the leader of the pirate gang. And then we were rescued by this redhead from mining corporation. And I was just going to ask more about her and what's going on. Right, tell me about your freelancing, please. I be wandering around the Neutral Rim, looking around for any odd jobs here and there, and I'd like to call myself an adventurer. And you do this alone in just a single rider? Not really, I have Chigara to help me out. She's the one who built me my blackjack here. Chigara. Is she an engineer? Yeah, you can call her that. She's a genius when it comes to technology, and she can just fix anything mechanical. I'm betting we're going to meet this Chigara very soon. Alright, what about the pirates? The pirates in this sector are led by a nasty girl named Cosette Cosmos. You have already met her. Okay, Cosette is her name. I was thinking it was non-standard. Well, okay, Asaga is also quite non-standard name. Actually, okay, note to self, check the Japanese dictionary. Does Asaga mean anything particularly important? What's a little girl like that doing committing piracy? Cosette may look like a brat, but don't underestimate her. She's feared in this whole sector as a ruthless pirate. I even heard a rumor the other day that she slit her own pa's throat for not buying her candy on her 14th birthday. I'm not sure if I really believe that kind of hearsay. What's your source? And there's this other thing about her ship, the Havoc, being filled with rats that she keeps as pets. Really, more hearsay. Okay. Anyway, I've had a couple run-ins with her and I can say she's not to be trifled with. Got it? Well, we almost died, so definitely got it. Be careful of the Havoc's antimatter missiles. Those will definitely put more than a dent on any capital ship's hull. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have just a couple of milligrams of antimatter, you'll blow up like a city already with that kind of energy. So the missiles must have a minuscule amount, like micrograms or something like that. I mean, also, what if the Havoc gets destroyed in the battle? Then its antimatter missiles will rupture and basically everyone within like 100 kilometer radius will be instantly vaporized, right? I mean, if it has like a gram or something like that. So I'm guessing this antimatter is very, very, very minuscule in content. By mass, I mean. The Havoc's only weakness is that it's pretty slow and sluggish, so it can be picked off by other riders. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, tell me more about United Mining Federation, please. The Mining Union? Yeah. I'm working for them right now. I don't really know much about them aside from the fact that they mine the ore in Tudaria and pay me money to take out the pirates. A lady by name of Sofita is my contact in the Union. If you're looking for some work, she'd be the person to talk around here. Okay, I guess we'll meet her soon. What do they think of Pact? Nothing much, really. They don't really pick sides as long as they can keep mining. Oh, so money talks, right? Typical. I wonder how long that will last. Yeah, they will be under this dictatorship soon, right? If they play neutral, then, you know. Okay, well, if they are powerful by themselves, I don't know, but I have a feeling that war will come here also at some point, if we are still at the neutral sector. And the little I know about this fact that they have overwhelming military force and they are picking up one by one neutral worlds, then they will come here sooner or later. I think we just bought ourselves some breathing space or time to think about our strategy. So should we, I don't know, ally with this mining union thingy? But you know, but they are neutral, so I'm not sure they will actually ally with us. We should find other neutral worlds and have some kind of defense alliance, you know, like Intermarium, which failed during the interwar period. But anyway, let's see what happens. Yeah, next course of action, let's get some supplies, food, ammunition, and so on, and try to find some allies for our cause, I suppose. Hey, you guys are a part of the former Terra Space Force. Huh. That's right. Why don't we join forces for a while? From the look of things here, you seem to be an assault carrier without any riders. Help me take care of these pirates, and I'll join you guys as the Sunrider's first rider. Actually, now that I think about it, I can see in her outfit, on her boob, there's 01 but mirrored. Does it mean that... I mean, she would be the first pilot, that's why it's 01, but it's kind of strange that she has 01 even before we met, right? So it's slightly confusing, and especially since I saw on the pirate girl the Cosette has 07. So are you saying that the bad girl will be also on our side at some point, that she will be the 7th pilot, so we have to get 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, and then she will have some kind of redemption arc and will join us as 7th. I don't know, but it's these numbers just... okay, I'm over-analyzing probability of numbers, but anyway. Let's see. Captain, we don't know if we can trust this girl. We've only just met her. That is correct. We don't know if we can trust the girl, but we can verify her background, right? So if she... okay, let's see her criminal record, or we could talk to her employer to get a recommendation. Yeah, two things, like in regular employment. Get recommendation from previous employer and check the criminal record. And I think that's enough in this case. Yeah, it's a time of crisis, so we can't do any detailed background checks probably, but we can, well, we have to do what we can do. Okay, the first one, obviously, she has saved us, that's an extremely good point. Also, she has a nice hairstyle, which I like, and she's right. We need more pilots and more ships, so let's work together. I knew you were going to say that. Well, why your face, Paul? I mean, come on now. I mean, she doesn't appear to be a bad guy, right? Heh, I'm glad we agree, Captain. For now, Sunrider needs repairs and supplies. We'll make our way to Tudaria and dock there. Then we'll decide our next course of action. Oh! Chigara has her workshop in Tudaria. She'll be able to fix your ship in no time. Alright, if your friend can help us, we can head to her workshop. She's not you know, pay overcharging like 300% of the regular price, right? Right? Ava and I are going to head up to the bridge now. You stay here with your ship. We'll call you on the comm if anything comes up. Understood, Captain. I can't believe you're seriously going to let her stay on board. I mean, yeah, exactly. This I was going to ask. What's the matter? She doesn't trust her. I think that's the key point. Well, we should do a compromise, Ava, right? Like I said, check her background, and then if nothing bad comes up, we'll hire her. For now, she's a temporary contract, or like, I don't know, 1 month, or something like that. And it can be extended afterwards, if nothing bad comes up, right? Nothing! It's just... Ugh. Anyway, what are you waiting for? The quicker we get to Tudaria, the less I need to worry about a fleet of pirate ships warping in around us. Just use the star map and order the Sunrider to the workshop. I already put in its coordinates on the computer, so you should be able to find it without any problems. Okay. This is the Sunrider, requesting permission to dock. Wait, what? Okay, this is Chigara, and well, I don't know what she looks like, so let's just say, welcome to Stardust Bakery. Bakery? Didn't Asaga say this was a workshop? I knew we shouldn't have trusted. Okay, yeah, what a terrible eventuality. We went to a bakery instead of workshop. He must be a traitor. Okay, get the firing squad, Ava. That's the yeah, that's the punishment for tricking us into a bakery. We offer cupcakes, cream puffs, strawberry cakes, and various muffins. Oh! And we might just do starship repairs as well. This is getting weirder and weirder by the minute. If I can just come on board, I'll be able to survey the extent of the repairs and give you a quote. How's that? Alright. Sure. I think we have a friend of yours waiting in the hangar too. Hey, Chigara! I'm back home. Hello. Bluehead. And a lab coat. Okay, so you're the scientist. Ah, and you've brought friends. Aha! This is the Captain Skata Shields of the Starship Sunrider! And that lady is First Officer Ava Crescentia. What? What did she say wrong? You mean the lady? I mean... Okay, whatever. She just used one word too much. Well, it's nice to meet you. You must be Chigara. Chigara Lin Ashada is my full name, but Asaga calls me that. So, what's this about this place being a bakery? Well, let's ask first about the... Wait. Oh, these are all awfully colloquial questions, both of these, but... Well, I guess I'm the captain, so I can be as formal or informal as I can. So before we get down to business, let's just have a small talk, I guess. Well, this is a strange place for a girl to have a workshop. I mean, you have assistants probably, right? Not at all. Tudaria is one of the mining union's primary worlds. I've been renting this dock from the union and patching up ships with Asaga for a while now. As long as I service the Union ships, they've been very supportive of my efforts here. Well, aside from the bakery. I was referring more to yourself. Yeah, tell me about yourself a little bit. Me? Well, I guess you can call me one of those people like Asaga. Freelancer? Oh, yes, that. Something tells me there's more to this pair than they're letting on. These girls don't exactly fit my image of freelancers. Yeah, they're like, I don't know, sisters or best friends or something like that. Okay, so what's this about the place being a bakery? Ah, Stardust Bakery is the best place to get pastries and Tudaria. The only place! Cupcakes, cream puffs, sandwiches, we have it all. Okay, I'll take some ice cream and 600 sandwiches, please, for my crew and myself. Do you get a lot of business here? Oh, no. Everyone seems much more interested in getting their ship fixed. Yeah, it's like an auto repair shop. They might serve some coffee, but there is probably not much market for bakery kind of stuff in that kind of place. So you need to put your establishment where you can eat somewhere else. I mean, where do the Tudarians then eat? Just rent a building there, so you can serve some miners, right? Instead of here in space. But okay, I get it. Space has its charm, and if I, in some other universe, were in space, I would probably don't want to leave because space is so beautiful. Anyway, so why don't you just open dry dock instead of a bakery? Oi! Oi! It's always been Chigara's dream to run a bakery. You can't just shut the girl's dreams down like that. Okay, agreed. Follow your dreams. Oh, maybe I really should consider giving up. It feels so awkward selling cupcakes next to Starship fuel. Don't give up, but let's get down to business. Sunrider's in need of repairs. Not only that, but we still need to complete our tests and resupply. Most of the damage seems to be outer hull. It shouldn't be too hard to repair. No, I think you're understating things. The Sunrider's a top-of-the-line military vessel. It's not gonna be like scraping a meteoroid impact from a mining ship. Fool! Don't worry, Captain. Chigara's a crazy genius when it comes to technology. I've never seen a single machine that she couldn't fix. Look over there. See that? That's a busted power converter that took a lab of 12 scientists a month to make. There's no way you could fix that. I actually made this little contraption in my sleep yesterday night. I was really confused when I woke up and saw a power converter on my bed. But I think it should work perfectly for your ship. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. But you're just joking. Nobody does. Wait, you're not human, right? If humans cannot do that kind of feats if during their sleep. So I'm saying you are a robot, actually, right? Well, okay, Asaga. So tell me that Chigara is robot, then I can believe this kind of nonsense. Come on! Try it! Captain! I swear it'll work! Excuse me. Here we go. Okay, I don't see anything work, but I have to use my imagination, I suppose. Well, I'll be damned. Not only does it work, but the efficiency is being increased by 20%. Well, you have a job. Okay, after we do a security check and... Okay, you don't need a recommendation for employer. This is your CV, but we need to check you're not a criminal or, I don't know, something like that. I told ya she was a genius! Well, okay then, you can start repairs as soon as possible. I mean... Okay. This is security in... What is the word I'm looking for? I lost my English vocabulary instantly. How is this possible? Okay, this is a potential security threat because we haven't checked who this girl really is, but we have a recommendation from Asaga probably. And she has skills, so we can let this slide, but I still would say to my first officer, Ava, to make a background check of both of these girls, because they are both new. Do you want to oversee the repair work? I think I'll leave you in charge of that. I'll be in my quarters, trying to find a way to write about this in my logs. You know, to do with the important stuff, unlike you guys. Understood, Captain. I'll contact you as repairs are complete. Begin Captain's log. Sunrider's been in the dry dock for the past 2 days. Repairs have gone ahead of schedule and we are back to full combat status already. That cigar girl really is something. I wouldn't mind having her in my engineering stuff. We are about to set sail again. I'm still not sure what to do about our 2 guests. Even though Ava doesn't trust them, they've been an invaluable help. I think they'd do well on board the Sunrider. And... well, I guess it's time to explore the ship. Again, but yeah, with the new guys. Okay, deck 0 is empty. Deck 1. Okay, let's see what's happening in bridge. Ship is at your command, Captain! Okay, what do you think our next move should be? First things first, like you said, Sunrider's an assault carrier without any riders. Our first priority should be to find pilots and riders to fill up our empty hangar. We already have an interested pilot. You should be careful with that one. Asaga's the type of person that seeks out danger. Okay, okay, that's a good point. At first I thought she's suspicious of her intentions, but okay, I now understand that she's worried that she might convince us to make unnecessary risks, or even worse, if she does unnecessary risks. Okay, I understand your concern, Abba. How do you even know that? We probably don't, but we can infer that from her personality, I would say, but maybe Ava already did some kind of a background check? Okay, I'll take that back. I expected more of you, Ava. Come on now. This is very unscientific. No, I do not accept this women's intuition thing. Alright then, not. Okay, ship status. The repairs are already complete. We're ready to sail as soon as you give the command. Okay, carry on. Okay. Hey, Chigara. Yeah! Oh! Sorry, Captain Shields. I didn't see you coming. Sorry for surprising you. Was there something you needed? Okay. Yeah, I'm more interested on, does she pilot Rider? I do. The Liberty is a support rider though, so I usually fly as Asaga's wingmate and provide her with support. That's only for really tough missions though. Usually Blackjack's strong enough to fly by itself. Well, we almost lost twice, so we will need you. The Liberty, huh? Did you also make that yourself? What do you mean also? Do you mean like she did the red one also? Uh-huh. They are both my creations. Nice. Could you make a third rider also for us as a main project? Okay, we need to get a ride, the pilot for that, but we could make an empty one and train, I don't know, Ava to do it. No, Ava is the first officer, we probably need her, but from our crew, our crew is like 60 or 100, whatever. We have a large crew, so we could have a like application route. Hey, does anyone want some reputation and glory and excitement? Apply to be a rider. We are already building one. So, and here's our the blue head girl who will make it. And okay, she gotta then continue telling the specifics of the new rider you're going to build, and then all the people are lining up. Okay, I wanna be here. Then we do some kind of exams on mental and physical stress and so on, and then we have a third pilot, right? Doesn't this sound good? I mean, I'm not a general or even a captain, so I don't know how this actually works, but as a common sense person, this is what I would do as a captain of this ship if I were in charge. We could sure use more riders. I don't suppose we could also bring the Liberty on board. About that. And also you could make a third rider. And also, what is this thingy here? This do you have a tablet computer here? I can see it has some kind of lightning flash and a camera built in and some charging ports and some other ports, I suppose, and 3.5mm audio jack. Asaga's been pumped up about attacking the pirates, so she's already arranged to bring the Liberty here. Really? Yeah. Don't do this without my permission. No, I'm in charge here. What the fuck? No. I would have said yes, of course, but you have to ask me if you can bring it. Don't make this again that you make decisions without consulting me. Anyway, nobody's told me about that, and I'm supposed to be the captain. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you made Blackjack yourself also. That's correct. Asaga used to pilot around a military surplus fighter that she put together from a junk heap. I used to be worried sick that it'll fall apart, so I decided that I'd build a new rider for her. The Blackjack's unlike anything I've seen in my life. Oh, sorry, that was Kato. The Blackjack's unlike anything I've seen in my life. You know, if you worked for engineering company, you could change a galaxy. But then I wouldn't be able to open my bakery. But you can do both like you have done here. So just continue doing what you're doing, chase your dreams and also do some engineering, right? That will benefit everybody. Very chiller to work with machines like that. Yeah, let's get some background on her. My people were always experts with technology. I guess it's because I've been trained since I was really little. What do you mean, my people? Like, you're not human? Or, okay, but you look human, so you are, but probably. But my people, you mean? Oh yeah, sorry. People from your home planet. Duh, I sometimes forget there are more than one planet in the world. Anyway, unfortunately, there's not many of us left now, so it must seem really amazing to you. But back home, I wasn't even that amazing with science. You should have seen my parents. They were really amazing. Well, what did your parents do? They were researching some incredible things. Technology to bring people back from the dead, to synthesize complicated machinery from thin air. To tell the truth, compared to what they were making, what I'm doing here is really only child's play. Huh. Okay, but they were researching these topics. They actually didn't manage to do this. I mean, if you can bring people back from dead, then I mean, we can expose ourselves to all kinds of danger and then just get resurrected without any consequence. So I suppose this isn't a thing, but I can appreciate that we are researching these kinds of things, so the technology is very, very, very superior. I believe we are, like, I don't know, at Kardashev scale 3 civilization or something like that. Yeah, thank you, Chigara, that was very enlightening. But short. Okay, what about Asaga? Yeah, okay, let's get to know you. You also. Oh, did you need me or something, Captain? Yeah, how did you meet, actually? Yeah, yeah, they seem slightly different, but of course this is like friend dynamics. So they would sync, but they are different. That's like most friendships are. So let's see. Me and Chigara go back pretty far. I think we met about 5 years ago, back when she was just a girl. Well, I think she was a refugee from a planet that was destroyed in a natural disaster. Anyway, I saw a bunch of these dirty guys scaring her in the middle of the street, so I stepped in and tried to scare them away. Well, how did that turn out? I mean, you were also a girl 5 years ago, right? If you're like, I don't know, if you're 19 now, which is my guess, then you were 14. Anyway, let's say I kind of bit off more than I could chew, but I swear I was gonna win in the end. Lucky for those guys though, Chigara pulled out a gadget that zapped them with electricity, so I didn't have to space them for good. So a stun gun. Yeah, you're lucky she was there to save you. Hey! Like I said, I was gonna beat them in the end. Okay. And ever since then we've been comrades in arms. Okay, it feels like she skipped a few chapters of that story. Still, a refugee from New World. Maybe I should ask Chigar more about this. Yeah, we should. Well, how's your ship? Waha! Thanks for asking, but nothing ever troubles Ma Blackjack. It's always in tip-top form. By the way, if you happen to get your hands on any rider upgrades, feel free to arm it on the Blackjack, or on any other rider the Sunrider's carrying. Throw preferably on Blackjack. How do we get rider upgrades? I mean, shouldn't you know as a captain? But no, actually, no, I'm a new captain. We haven't had any riders. And probably it was supposed to be the Wednesday they mentioned in the beginning that I would be briefed. So, yeah, actually, I wouldn't know. Well, most of the time I just ask Chigara to research some upgrades for me. It makes some money, but it's a pretty reliable way of getting upgrades. Okay, about joining the Sunrider. Yeah, you're here temporarily, yeah. So are you willing to help, Captain? If you would help me take out the pirates, I will join you guys on board of Sunrider. Okay, tell me more about the pirates. Yep. They've been terrorizing this sector for the past year. Merchants, military, even unarmed civilians. Nobody's safe from them. Now that kind of thing just makes my blood boil. I say we go and take the fight to them. Very courageous. Slightly foolhardy. There's a pirate's nest in the Tunari asteroid field where they operate from. We can take the Sunrider and mess that nest up. That'll show them not to pick up on civilians. And also to get your payment from your mining union. That too. Hey, everyone's got to make a living. I mean, we get some money too, right? In that case, right? Okay, why do you want to join your Sunrider? Yeah, that's a good question, because she doesn't know much about us. Well, of course she knows what happened to Serra, how they, like, blew up the city and killed 1 million civilians. So she probably knows we are very anti-pact, and that might align with her interests, right? Peace! For the adventure, of course, and excitement! Really, is that all? Well, you're headed after Pact, right? Yeah, I knew it. She's also has anti-Pact sentiment, which we can use for our benefit. And now she's mirrored. I can see in her left boob 01 uninverted. Pacts conquered our home. Of course we're after them. Well, maybe I want to help out. If you don't do anything, Pact's going to take over the galaxy. And that's not just bad for us. That's going to be bad for anyone who cares about freedom and justice. Yeah. So mining union doesn't care, probably. I don't know. If you work for them, then I don't think Asaga would work for an entity which would be pro-pact for this reason. So, but mining union is neutral. So, okay. So it's lesser from two evils, I guess. Well, I don't know if mining union is not probably evil if they just want to do business, but if they are enabling pact, then I would say they are also evil. But anyway, I mean, yes, I would say I wouldn't question her. I'm interested about her grudge against pact, but I don't want to open some wounds and ask, oh, my family died just 2 months ago by pact, so let's not go there. Let's just say I agree. I knew we'd think alike from the moment I met you, Captain. Okay, no, I think she's got a deal. Okay, you are part of the crew now. I knew you'd agree, Captain. Don't worry. We'll back those pirates in no time at all, and then attend to your pact problem together. Welcome to the team, Asaga. Let's shake hands. And maybe hug. I won't let you down, Captain. Ah ha! Okay, stay out of trouble. Just like Robocop says. Okay, so I guess we... Wait a second. I think Kaito mentioned we should ask from Asaga about something about her past or something. But didn't we already... Let's see. Yeah, here. Yes, good. I'm glad I came here, because I heard from Asaga you were a refugee. Let's ask about that. That's right. I used to be a refugee from planet Diode. Okay, not from planet Transistor. Diode. I remember hearing about Diode catastrophe about 6 years ago. Didn't a science experiment go terribly wrong and open a bigger black hole on the planet? Did you do it? Or your parents? It was a terrible event. Okay, Kaito, ask. We need to know about her background. I trust Asaga slightly more than you. Ever since that happened, I've been on my own. Well, at least until Asaga found me. I'm sorry, I don't really like talking about what happened that day. Okay, I get it. Maybe most of your family or parents died, and that's why you don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Let's not open any wounds unnecessarily, but a security check wouldn't be bad. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Okay, bring me up to date on our situation. Cosette's privates are operating for asteroid base near Tudor's moon. Even with the help of our new pilots, the attack will not be easy. The base itself has been built in the asteroid, which the pirates dug out, then reinforced with armor and decked out with weapons. The asteroid base is impervious to most conventional weaponry as a result. Not only that, but the asteroids surrounding the base will make a natural environment for ambush. Just one problem after another. Don't worry, Captain! These pirates are cowards! They are only used to fighting unarmed civilians and ragtag freelancers. They'll be shaking their boots once they see the Sunrider burning towards them. Regardless, we should prepare Sunrider's system to the utmost before attempting any operation against the pirate's nest. This is where our new guest comes in. Hello everyone! I've been working on getting the Sunrider's research and development lab operational. I'd say that we're just about ready to open our doors. From now, you'll be able to allocate funding to research new technologies, Captain. Just speak me in the lab and I can get started. Sounds good. But where are we going to get the money for that? Missions. There's a lot of people out there in the galaxy who need a helping hand. If we sort their problems out usually through judicious application of our main cannon, then we can be paid in return. So we'll essentially be freelancing ourselves, huh? Alright, but I decide what we do. If there's like morally ambiguous or morally reprehensible missions, we will not do those. It will hurt our reputation and our crusade against Pact also. So we have to build the reputation we are the good guys. I mean, being ruthless has a reputation of its own, but Pact are already ruthless, so we don't need that. We are not going to commit war crimes, kill civilians, anything like that, no. I've already prepared a potential mission for you, Captain. There's a Pact communication spire near us, which has been coordinating nearly 35% of their military efforts in the neutral rim. Normally it is guarded by an entire fleet, but we've hit a stroke of good luck. An iron-storm delayed the arrival of the spire's guardian fleet during a switchover, and now the communication spire is undefended. If we were to warp in and destroy it, we could throw a wrench into all of Pact's war efforts in the neutral rim. And not only that, the leaders of at least 3 neutral worlds would pay us handsomely. Hang on, Captain, I'll have something for you too. There's been a band of particularly nasty thugs who have been kidnapping girls from Tudaria and selling them into slave trade. More of Cosette's ghouls? Nah, this guy sells something else. At least Cosette sticks to just killing and smuggling weapons. Yeah. Human traffickers, Captain. Out here the laws protecting human dignity don't amount to much. I just got a tip from a friend in the Tudarian government that their raiding party's been spotted in the astral expanse. If we get there in time, we might still be able to catch them and put an end to their operation for good. Captain, as much as the trafficking of innocent girls aches our collective conscience, we have a war to win against the Pact. That communication spire is clearly more important than getting rid of some low-life perverts. Low-life perverts? Kidnapping girls, selling the slave trade. You're kind of understating this situation here, in my opinion. But they're kidnapping innocents, selling them into the slave trade. Come on, Captain, we just can't forget about them. Whichever you choose, Captain, remember that time is of the essence for submission. We only have a limited window of time to perform side missions, so be sure to choose wisely which mission to undertake. Okay, so this is actually a choice. I have to choose between stopping a slave trade happening and basically like a military objective that slowing down a military machine. It is also your discretion to ignore side missions and focus on main objectives as well, but we get money, right? So I will not ignore the side mission. Let's do it. Alright, I'll think on it and see what I can do. Okay, can we... Okay, we can still talk to people, which is nice. Okay, let's talk to... Chigara. Welcome to Research and Development, Captain. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes. Oh, we can buy some stuff? Okay. Let's allocate some funds, please. Very well, Captain. Remember, you can freely try out all upgrades in the simulator. The simulator?
Welcome to Research and Development.
Oh. Okay, this was a nice voice line. Let's see, we have... Oh, geez, only 437, and we cannot buy everything or anything. Okay, okay, I guess this X means I cannot buy. Oh. What? Oh dear God, this goes exponentially. I can see it 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah, this is powers of 2, so it doubles every time. Okay, I have to get exponentially more money in the future, right? Please. Oh, there's a ship, a lot of ships. Okay, Blackjack and Liberty. Okay, what should we do? We should... I have a memory that we missed a lot during our first mission, at least, which has something to do with speed. I mean, not speed, but the distance. So if we want to keep our distance and hit people, we should actually increase the accuracy of these. And also, I want more than one missile. And it pays 500. Okay, let's try to do one for each. So 200 for Sunrider, 100 for each of these girls. Or maybe not. Okay, but let's prioritize our own ship because it's the most powerful, right? Okay, I have done. I increased for Sunrider hull plating and kinetic accuracy. For Blackjack, I increased missile damage. And for Liberty, hull plating.
Thank you, Captain. We'll get started right away.
Thank you, Chigara. Anything to talk? Captain, I have news for you. Alright. What is it? I've received a message from Mining Union. It seems like they're interested in speaking to you. Any thoughts on what they want from us? The Mining Union is one of the biggest private corporations in the galaxy. They control nearly every stage of the mining process, from the extraction of ores from the rockbed to the refinement of those ores to starship-grade steel. Last time I checked, the Mining Union provides the steel for nearly half the galaxy's navies. They stand to profit the most at the war. Huh. How do I contact them? Your office is equipped with the FTL transponder. I assume it's faster than light, maybe. You'll be able to make real-time holographic calls from your office to anywhere else in the galaxy with it. Okay. Physics doesn't work that way. There's a speed of light is the limit, but I guess we're in the future where... okay, or physics works differently here. Maybe. Anyway, I'll update your address book with the Mining Union's representative. It's a woman called Savita Brooks. You can also make FTL calls to anyone else on your address book from your office. Alright, thanks. Yeah, sure, let's use it and let's see who are in the address book. I guess nobody else than her, right? Hello.
Captain, I'm pleased to make of your acquaintance. I'm Sophia Brooks, Vice Secretary of Operations.
Captain Gator Shields of the Starship Sunrider. Almost said Sunship Starrider. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
I come to you with a business opportunity. We at the Union are always eager to see new partners, and certainly the opportunity to work with the captain of a prototype warship does not come often.
I'm listening.
We have forwarded you a list of contracts. If you wish, you may seek to undertake them, and of course, we will provide you with a fair compensation for your efforts if you choose to undertake them.
Contracts of what sort?
Of the sort requiring a big stick, Captain. I leave it to you to figure out what I mean. Further, if you wish to trade with us, I am available as your contact as well.
What do you have for sale?
Proton torpedoes, tactical nuclear warheads, and all the other necessities of modern life.
Yeah, necessities. You mean necessities for military, but anyway.
Also, during our excavation, sometimes we find, shall we say, interesting artifacts. While they are quite old, I was told they still possess impressive powers.
Ancient artifacts. Could she be referring to lost technology?
I see I have your attention now, Captain. If you have the money, we will deliver these artifacts for your personal use. I am sure you'll find them to be most helpful.
Keep that in mind.
Just remember, the Union will always be available to help, provided you have the money and the will.
The only two forces in the galaxy greater than any warship.
I see we are on the same page then.
Okay, I just spent a whole lot of money, so I don't have any more remaining. Let's see what you have for sale. Okay, warhead 300, 800 damage, but can be shot down by enemy flak, and we can carry two of them, right? Quantum torpedo license increases the damage to 1200, and this costs 2000. Shield upgrade. Okay. No energy shielding was outfitted, and when the shield generator was lost with the fall of Serra, the Union can outfit Sunrider with a basic shield generator, and they can be further upgraded in research lab. Okay, this sounds important, that I should buy. A portable repair booster. With extensive repairs required time in dry dock, battlefield repairs are still a must for combat operations. These new portable repair drones will allow the Liberty to repair 200 more HP and reduces the energy cost of repair ability by 10. Okay, this also seems important, so we should buy the third and fourth one when we have time. I mean money. 2500 is a lot though, but I hope we get some money.